Hello guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video. Today quality is awful, I'm sorry, and I apologize for that. It's really dark in the car park. Also really loud. It is like 10:15 in the morning. I'm in Cardiff and I was driving here and I thought, I've come to Cardiff on a day that there's a rugby match. So it's going to be really busy, but we're just going to hopefully beat the rush. I don't think the game starts until 6 p.m. So yeah, hopefully we'll get people out, but you know, we'll just deal with it. So Cardiff today, haven't been in Cardiff for a while. It must be about 3 weeks maybe. Probably last time I came is when I got my Apple Watch, which was Blu-ray hunting related. So yeah, we're gonna go to CEX, we're gonna go to Poundland, we're gonna go to HMV, and I think that's all I'm gonna go to today. I'm not gonna go anywhere else. It's just gonna be a Cardiff hunt today. Looking at what I've bought this month, and I've been focusing on horrors and 007 films the last few weeks. And 007, I've literally, you'll see in my haul video, but I bought more of them on Amazon the other day, so I'm really happy with the progress made there. Obviously if we see one we haven't got in CEX, we'll potentially pick it up, but I'm not going to be looking for it in like HMV and stuff. I'm just gonna, you know, skim that off. I'm really happy when you see what I've got in the haul video. You know, I'm questioning if I actually got them all in 1 month, or is it split over 2 or 3, you know. But no, they're definitely all this month. So that is the plan. We're going to go to CEX, Poundland, and HMV. And then when I was looking at my my haul stuff, what I bought this month, 4Ks are low. I think I bought 2 4Ks this month, which normally, because I've been focused on the other stuff, the 4Ks have lacked. New release wise as well, there hasn't been really that's come out that I really want. I mean, I've got Suicide Squad, I think, is the next one. I did have the Lord of the Rings set as well. But yeah, I'm not too sure on the 4Ks. So we're definitely going to be looking at 4Ks. I may even look at 2 for 30. I'm not sure if there's any of the 9.99s with any purchase that I want. I know I picked up Doctor Sleep, and I know I've got Venom. I don't have Beetlejuice, and I've got The Shining as well. That's on off now. But I don't have Beetlejuice, and I don't have Halloween 2018. I know those are the other 2. I don't have them, so they are 2 that potentially I might look at. There's also Candyman, which comes with the nice horror slip, which is $4.99 with any purchase. So I'm thinking I want to get that because it's the nice slip for the horrors. Never seen the film, but thinking of looking at. So there's a few bits in HMV I want to look at, which is why I was wanting to come here today, rather than go anywhere else. I've been to Cwmbran quite recently, and obviously, you know, that's got a HMV there, so I thought Cardiff was a good time to come back here. The texture seems to always have a really good turnover, obviously, of like stock and stuff, so we should get some new bits and bobs there, so that's going to be exciting. We're going to keep an eye out for what we can find. How have you guys had a good week? I hope everything's going well. I just want to say before we do get into the Blu-ray hunt, I had a message from a viewer, which I did call out last week, and also was called out, but just questioned the comment that was made about my magnetic wallet and how I'm not don't spend as much. And you know, if you watched last week's video, you'd seen I was a bit emotional in my response, but fair play, he messaged me on Instagram and reached out, and we had a chat offline about it. He was totally cool with it. I took it the wrong way. He probably shouldn't have said it in the way he said it. So we had a good chat about it. So, you know, I said I'd shout him out and say that we spoke about it offline, and we'll nip it in the bud there and just move on. So, yep, there we go. We are now going to head into Cardiff and go first stop to CEX. Let's go. I literally get inside here and somebody decided to press number 7, so I've just gone up. I'll go back down. Isn't that? Well, that was nice, just popping by the Ghostbusters car. That was really cool. We're heading into CEX now. Really quiet here this morning, which is nice. I think last time I came it was really busy a few weeks ago, but look at all these Blu-rays. Seem to have got a lot in. There's a few catching my eye, but what we got first up, I'm noticing an Arrow box set here. This is Black Cats, £32, but I think it comes with 3 if not 2 movies. Yep, never heard of that one. We got Beetlejuice, the Blu-ray version, for £10, which is £10 on 4K right now in HMV. Then we've got Cockneys versus Zombies with the lenticular slipcover. That looks pretty cool. £3.50. Moving on then, this is a really underrated film, I think, The Call of the Wild, £4 Blu-ray pickup. Nice looking film, I would recommend. A big bargain here, Mary Poppins Returns 4K, that's just £5. This is obviously the remake. And then we get 50 Shades of Grey, 50 pence. Believe it or not, I haven't seen this for a very long time. Next up, we get Eraserhead, which is by David Lynch, who did the original Dune movie. This is a Criterion movie for £18. I'm surprised this isn't in the cabinet, because they tend to keep these type of things away. Then we go really overpriced title here, Doctor Sleep, which again is $9.99 in HMV, £22. The madness begins. Christmas is starting. Here it comes. Look at all these little stalls getting built up. What is happening? Let's head into Poundland though and just see what crap is here. Let's have a look. Not much. Loads of Ted movies and yeah, just all the same stuff. I've got loads of these, so why do I bother coming in here? In HMV now though, first thing I'm noticing is Soul. They've got the Disney sale still on, 2 for $24. I think also the Star Wars movies are included in that deal. Yeah, 2 for $24 with Soul. Looks like a nice slipcover, not gonna lie. Then we have Doctor Sleep for $9.99. Again, this is the one we saw for $22 just now, so you can get this brand new. And then part of that Disney deal is Dumbo, which the reason why I filmed this is because I didn't realize it was a Tim Burton film. Then we've got a 2 for $13, which obviously has the Dune movie in there, and then Finding Way Back, and then some of these horror slips. Then Annabelle, I've got all the movies there. They've got the Conjuring, again 2 for $13, and then over on the far right hand side, of course, we've got Candyman, which is the movie of choice for today, $4.99 with any purchase. Last week's new release, Space Jam: A New Legacy. I really like the look of this, and if you guys have missed my review, please go and check it out because I have reviewed the movie. But yeah, $24.99 for the 4K now. But yeah, go and check my review out. And then I just thought I'd check the Bond movies, and they are now gone up to a 2 for $30 offer, each one of them, so you can get all 4 for £60. Okay guys, I am back home now from Blu-ray hunting in Cardiff. I had a really good morning, quite a busy morning, had to get some other bits and bobs sorted, so it's actually a little while. It's 4:15, and I actually got home about 1, so I've had to do some bits and stuff. But now we're going to go through what I bought. The goal was today 4Ks, and you can see here I got 1 Blu-ray and 3 4Ks. So I actually did get 4Ks, which I'm super happy with. 4 pickups from CEX, I got 1, and in HMV I got 3. So very happy with that. Let's start firstly with CEX. This was 1 4K there, and this was a movie I nearly bought recently, very recently in fact. It was $9.99 in like a Disney sale. But now I managed to pick this up for a steal, to be honest with you. Mary Poppins Returns for £5 with an immaculate slipcover, I will say that. Also, just noticed there's a envelope in here. Oh, it looks like somebody put like a... I mean, it's not me, it's not my receipt, is it? Is it my receipt? I don't know how that got in there. Anyways, maybe it was in my bag. But yeah, I picked up Mary Poppins Returns, which has, as you can see there, got artwork. 4K for this movie. I absolutely really enjoyed this film, and for a £5, great. I'm having it in the collection for a £5. I really enjoy Emily Blunt. I think she's fantastic, and as I say, the spine just looks great. This was a tenner, like I said, and I nearly bought this as a tenner. It was like in HMV for a while, but I didn't bother. Just bought other things at the time. But for a £5, of course, I'm going to pick that up. So that is the first pickup there, Mary Poppins Returns, starring Emily Blunt. I really hope they re-release the original Mary Poppins in 4K and upscale that. Same with things like Sound of Music. I love all that type of stuff from way back in the day with Julie Andrews and stuff. So hopefully we get that. But there, as I say, Mary Poppins Returns, £5 from CEX. Happy. So there's the first one. Next, we went to HMV, where, as you can see, I got 2 4Ks and 1 Blu-ray. Starting with the 2 4Ks, I've got the first pickup is the movie called The Shallows. This is on the 2 for 25, and you can obviously see there's going to be another one for the 25. This is one I haven't got, one I haven't seen, and one I've heard good things about. Blake Lively stars in this movie. Obviously, it's like a shark film when she's like surfing. It's meant to be really good. I've never seen it. Directed by Jean Colette Serra. And yeah, it's meant to be quite good. So we're going to give it a go. I'm surprised I haven't got it. When I was looking at like the Sony, this is like very much like a Sony deal it was. I say a Sony deal. The other title I bought isn't a Sony deal. But they had a lot of Sony titles there, and I got a lot of them in the 2 for 25. You know, things like Dark Tower was on the offer, so I've got a few of them, but this one I haven't. So The Shallows, they had a few here, they had a few damages at the top and stuff and nicks, but this was the best looking slipcover. Happy for this one. So yep, we got The Shallows. The second movie in the 2 for 25 that I picked up is Godzilla vs. Kong. This very much is a follow-up because I originally have got, where's it to? Is it here? Yeah, you guys may remember that I've actually got the steelbook for this one, Godzilla vs. Kong. But I'm actually going to be getting rid of this because all my other Godzilla Monsterverse movies are at the Blu-ray editions. And I was looking at all the other ones and they're really expensive to get in steelbooks. And I'm kind of wanting to steer away from steelbooks a little bit because they just damage. I've had way too many arrive that's damaged than being in good quality. So for the Monsterverse films, I've already got all the other ones. This was the only one I was missing, but for $12.50, I'm happy to get it in brand new. So Godzilla vs. Kong, arguably one of the best looking 4K movies I've seen in terms of Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, HDR10+. It's got every single codec going. So for me, it's very much demo worthy for any setup, any TV. This should be something you test out. But as I say now, I've got all the Monsterverse movies in 4K as well as in Blu-ray. So I've got them all. They're just all going to make sense together. Yeah, Godzilla vs. Kong, and also King Kong Skull Island as well. So got them all. So happy for that one. So that's the 2 for 25. We've got The Shallows as well as Godzilla vs. Kong. I've got to be honest, this was the first one I picked up, and then I was very much looking for one to go with it for the 2 for 25. And you may have saw that I picked up Soul. They have a Disney offer for 2 for 24. And I would have rather Soul over The Shallows because I've got Pixar movies, obviously. But because one was 2 for 24 and one was 2 for 25, I couldn't do it. So that's why I would have rather have done is just got Godzilla with Soul, but I had to get something else, so I got Shallows instead. But still excited to try this out. They did have Jaws there, but none had a slip cover, so I didn't bother. I think they only had slip covers on those though on the first run, so I'll just wait again for Jaws because I always see that for sale and stuff. I think I saw 2 copies in CEX today. So Shallows I never really see, so we're gonna get this. I've got this. So there's my 3 4Ks. Mary Poppins from CEX, and then 2 there. So these were 30 quid for the 3. 2 for 25 and then 5 quid. So very, very good. Always slip covers. As I say, I was very short on 4Ks this month, so I've got another 3 today, which I'm happy I focused on. And then because I picked up those 2, I was able to get 2 purchases with any store. So the first one is obviously the Blu-ray here, you can see. This is Candyman for $4.99, which comes in that slip cover. I've got it for Us, I've got it for It Chapter 2. I'm loving these horror covers, and then the actual cover then itself below is like the movie cover itself. So very, very nice to have these new edition slips. You can tell they're new slips because the age ratings are updated, whereas the old age ratings are on the actual movies themselves. They've just obviously reprinted slips and put them on. So I've got this one now, Candyman, film I've never seen. It's a horror. I know they remade it. Oh, there's fireworks going off. I know they've remade this movie recently, or like maybe it's a sequel. I'm not too sure. This is like the original. I'm not too sure when it came out. It looked like 1992, I think, maybe. But yeah, Candyman, as you can see there, $4.99 with any purchase. So one of these basically was made this $4.99. So I got that in. What a good deal. Oh, my camera's falling. Let me just re-alter that. And then I was looking then at the tills. And normally, you know, when you're at the till, they always have these like books and stuff. And they had this in a few CEX stores. And this one is $4.99 with any purchase. And I thought, you know what? I really like this and I really want to get it. So I picked it up. That is The Crown, Inside History. $4.99. Great deal. On the back they've got Claire Foy and then the Queen herself, and then on the spine you can see this is actually like the season 1 version, so like this is the period I guess of the first season, hence why Claire Foy is on the front. So I'm assuming season 2 and 3, or maybe this is season 1 and 2, and then season 3 and 4, which was obviously Olivia Colman, will get another book. But you know, I had a quick look through it, and it's very much how the history of the TV show on Netflix links back to the real life stuff with the Queen and stuff and the family. It's a really, like, I love the royal family. That's just something I'm really interested in, and I just realized I don't own anything like this. And you know, this is just, there's obviously Claire Foy, and then there's actual photos of the Queen herself in the trip, so you can kind of marry up the two from what they did on screen versus, you know, what they did in real life. Again, there's her on her wedding day, and then obviously the wedding in the Crown. So there's got loads of little history bits and stuff, and I really want to start looking at movie books a bit more. It's something I've wanted to get for a while. I've got a few Star Wars stuff, but I haven't got anything else that I'm interested in. And when I saw this, great, I just had to get it. You know, the actual price on the back when it was first launched was 20 quid. I wouldn't have paid 20 quid for it, but for a fiver, it was it is worth it, I think. So I'm going to be keeping them out for maybe the second version. I'm just going to be reading this. You know, I want to try and get into, these are very much like what they call coffee table books, is it? You know, you just have it there, you maybe listen to music and you just have to flick through something, you just pick a page and just choose something. You know, I don't think people are actually going to read this, but, you know, it looks interesting. I think you could learn a lot from it. So, yeah, just a bit of movie memorabilia, TV memorabilia, I don't know. Just something to add. So happy to have that. Also then we picked up the 3 movies from HMV, which you can see here, Shallows, Godzilla and Candyman. So happy for those. And then we of course picked up Mary Poppins Returns from CEX. So today's movie pickups, I always do this at the end. So there we go. All lovely spines, all with steel covers. And then, of course, the booklet itself. So there it is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Blu-ray hunting video. It's all been a bit mental, a bit hectic today. So it's all just been a bit sporadic. I filmed in the shops and then didn't film afterwards until now. But yeah, we'll be back next week with another hunt. Please stay tuned till next week, where we're going to be uploading a haul video, which will include obviously all these titles, as well as all the other like movies I bought this month. There's some I haven't filmed. Bond movies I bought on Amazon recently. I'll show you exactly what I bought in the month. So very much I've bought everything now, so I can film that and get that up pretty soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe if you're new, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.